So follow the money. Consider who is profiting or benefiting from this war, who are the winners and who are the losers. First of all, obviously, defense contractors. They make a lot of money off of selling weapons, so they're winners. Oil companies in the USA are winners because now prices will increase. Consider this: if you have a renovation company, or there's 10 renovation companies around you, however many it has to be, if you can destroy one of them, blow one of them up, well then for you, your profits increase because there will be less competition, supply and demand. Now, U.S. oil companies are benefiting from increased profits from selling oil, and of course Trump gets kickbacks from the oil companies. Now, there is an interesting twist in all of this, in that Saudi Arabia and Qatar and Russia would have benefited from the increased prices in oil. Now, this is still true for Russia. Russia will benefit. They produce oil, they'll increase in their profit. But Iran caused a lot of problems for Qatar and for Saudi Arabia, which of course are very connected to Trump and to Trump's personal profits. Because one of the first things that Iran did was bomb oil production and supply in Saudi Arabia and Qatar. So whereas they would have otherwise had a dramatically increased profit because Iran is producing and distributing less oil, they're one of the major suppliers, which then benefits them because the price of oil goes up, they can sell it for more. But Iran bombed those supplies, which makes it so they're not benefiting from, because they don't have as much oil to sell. But it also puts pressure on the world, and also puts pressure on Trump to actually stop the war, because Qatar and Saudi Arabia is very connected with Trump and with his profits. They're not going to be happy that their plan for increased profits has been crushed, and that is going to become worse as Iran continues to bomb U.S. military bases in those countries and their ability to produce oil in those countries. So that's going to put pressure on Trump to actually stop the war. And of course, all of this is sitting side by side with Israel's benefits because it provides a diversion from them continuing to wipe out people in Gaza. And of course, it creates room for their future plans to wipe out people in Iran, just like they've wiped out people in Gaza, and expand inside the Middle East. There's a lot of moving parts, and I'm hoping that their plans don't come to fruition or there's a mess. Unfortunately, most of the rest of us are definitely losers in all of this, because it's going to result in increased inflation, decrease services, because more of the government's focus and power and money will be fed into this war machine. Consider that Iran is bigger than Afghanistan. This is not a small war, and Iran is actually doing better than people were expecting with regards to defense. This also, of course, provides huge diversion and distraction for certain criminal enterprises that are being protected by the DOJ and FBI, certain distractions from things that Trump doesn't want people thinking about.